Hello again, YouTube. It has been years since I posted anything because I'm not really a YouTuber, and I finally go by an official name of Leviathan Strauss now. It took me forever, but I figured it out. But I'm doing another video on these same two swords that I did years ago to show y'all the current condition of these swords. Now, I haven't used them. I've moved, and I had them wrapped up perfectly fine. Something I've always noticed about these swords is that they just fall apart. And that's why I was saying in my other video that, they're not meant for use, they're meant for just display. But even in that case, they may not be worth display either unless you can somehow preserve it or able to fix the problems that happen to it just cuz. So as you can tell, these are the swords from last time. See everything, this is all still attached, everything. Now, one of the things I want to point out, this scratch was me. That was me. That was me. The glue, or whatever, that holds this together is just, oh wait, that's not the glue, is it? Is that a scratch? I don't know what that is, actually. But, moving on, because apparently that's not the glue. This is still attached. String is still attached. This has moved, which I don't understand why there's a scrape mark under the string. That's something I never understood as soon as it happened. Keep going down. This still looks nice, which I'm happy it does. But this literally did nothing to it. Nothing to it. Just one day I decided, let me pick it up and look at it, and this is what I got. This is what I got. It just happens. That's what happens. This end piece is fine, but then look at this. This just completely fell off. Just non-existent. Doesn't exist anymore. Just gone. So these swords are, I don't know if they're still even worth their money. They do wobble. It's the steel, the blade is still fine on both of them, oddly enough. But that's probably the most preserved part. This Virgil's sword is just it took the worst. It looks bad. The end doesn't look very good. This one, even though I have my fault on it, it does start falling apart, and this is from not even moving it. Now, I have been diving into more official looking swords. Now, this one isn't mine, what I'm about to show you, because I got it from my dad as a gift. But this is a nice sword. And there's a huge difference in the weight, the way it feels, the balance, all of it. I got this at a place called the Chamber Room. And they sometimes carry really nice swords, sometimes they don't. But it's a very nice sword. I got it from my dad as a gift. It's got a lot of, it's much better than these. It was definitely more expensive than these two, which I'm just showing the quality difference. I'll even show the blade. It's got a tight sheath, a really tight sheath actually. And what's even cooler is it's got like a katana end, but it's double-sided, and the weight feels balanced. It doesn't wobble when you shake it. Like, this is a blade that you could use and also keep display, and it won't fall apart on you while you're keeping it for display. So I guess at the end of the day, it really still depends on what you're after. If you want something just to look at for a couple years and maybe try to preserve, sure, keep with the cheap Amazon swords. That's fine. It's to each his own. Me personally, I probably won't buy anymore since I have a better idea of what I'm looking for nowadays. If you want something nice, you gotta look deeper. You're gonna have to spend the money. Even if it's for just display or use, you gotta spend the money. Be ready to spend at least $150 to $1,000 if you want to go wild with it. I think I spent, like $170 on this, and that's because they didn't get it the price of the store, so they gave me a sale because I've known them for years. But yeah, cheap Amazon swords video too after all these years. I've been doing a lot of art stuff as of late. I've started my own apparel website. You know, look it up at Teespring, Exogia Studios. See if there's something you like. You know, I'm just putting that plug in there because, you know, I got to do something with it. But this is the end of my sword review. I just wanted y'all to see what they are now and how they came out years later so that it can help your decision with whether or not you still want to buy this as a gift for somebody, which for a gift for somebody, that's perfect because they don't know that it might fall apart years later. But, you know, just in case you're wondering how they turn out years later, this is the perfect video for it. Tell your friends, anybody interested in these swords. I don't do combat examples because I don't, these two swords here, I would never use to hit something. The tang would probably break and the blade would probably snap out. But this one here, you could probably use to practice on stuff, but I'm not going to because it's a pretty blade and it's my dad's gift. All right, Leviathan Strauss is out. I hope to be posting more videos, maybe not about swords, but if that's what y'all want, maybe I'll continue doing it. Definitely look up my Teespring and Exogia Studios. More stuff will be arriving on their website as well. And thank you. I'll catch you guys later.